What is up, guys? Welcome back to another roll race tune video for you guys. This is your boy Mars. As you guys see in the background, we got the Nissan Nismo GTR. Really nice vehicle. I love the sound on this one compared to the other two. I'm gonna show you guys how to roll race it. So it's gonna be a nice roll racing video. Show you guys the step-by-steps on what I do, on how I tune it, how I build it for roll racing. And like that, I can see more of you guys coming out to the roll racing scene and doing more roll racing and more roll racing lobbies and all that good stuff. So, like always, everybody new to the channel, hit the subscribe button and yeah, let's get right to it. So as you guys see, we got the 2020 Nissan GTR Nismo R35 in the background. Let's go to the upgrades, custom upgrades. Majority of the roll racing car, guys, they're normally going to be original engine. We normally don't engine swap them normally. The majority of them are going to have the original engine, which is pretty cool. It's pretty cool to everybody have the same engine, bring out the same cars, and see who has the fastest road racing car. So with these cars, rear-wheel drive is the way to go. You do reduce a lot in weights. Rear-wheel drive is the best way to go. So we're just going to slap in that rear-wheel drive on there. And then no need for the wide body kit. It's just going to give you more, just way too much weight. Let's go over here with the build. With roll racing car, guys, we put every single part race. So every single part you see on here is going to be race. You do not miss out any parts, even if it gives you a little bit less in weight. You're still going to drop in the part because you want all of the power. You want all of it. You want that 1,4700. 1,4700, that's funny. 1,047 horsepower with the 801 on that torque, weighs 3,000 pounds. So that's how you want it there. Rally still, guys. Rally is that suspension. That's the suspension to still do for roll racing. It works smoothly. It makes your back end drop lower, which makes the front end raise, and then all that power stays in the rear, and that wind stays pushing the back end down, which gives you a higher top end speed. So we're going to put all of these parts here. Of course, full weight reduction, we need that. No roll cage needed at all. That's just going to add more weight for no reason. And then we're going to do the stock transmission. Of course, you can mess around with the different transmissions, but we're going to go stock with this one. And then we're going to go race here and also go race on the diff right here. So that is that with that. Let's go right to the tires, guys. We're going to go drag tires, of course. You got to go drag tires. No width in the front and also no width in the rear, meaning don't go bigger in the rear. We're going to leave it alone at 285s in the rear because, remember, we are rolling. So we're rolling. You don't need to go wide. It's not like you're going to be from a drag standstill and you need the width to grip and go. With no back wheels being wider, you're fine. You don't gain more weight on it, and also it grips great while it's rolling, so no need for it. But you are going to need the rim to be bigger in the back. The rim and the bigger in the back does give you a higher top end speed. That's just the Forza logic there. So you're going to put it with the 21 in the back, and then you got the 20 in the front. Make sure to put any wheels you guys want that are super light. I got these Advans here. These are really nice lightweight multi-spoke wheels that also look great on the vehicle. So drop those on there. If you guys want to put spacers, you guys can, just to make it look a little bit more aggressive there to the fender and stuff like that. You guys can, but you know, that doesn't make any big difference on that. And then, of course, with some of the majority of the cars, you're just not going to put you're mainly going to take off the wing if you could. On this car, you can't. You can only put this here, which honestly they were saying that is a little bit slower than leaving it here with the original. The main reason is the weight. You're gaining more weight even though it's 4 pounds. But people are using it, people are not. I honestly just leave it alone with this one here. And then, of course, you got to put that hood. That hood does reduce some weight on there. As you guys see, the hood reduces 2 pounds. So we are going to put that hood on there. And that is it with it. Some of the cars you do put back bumpers, some you don't. But on this car right now, this is the way it is with the setup. A nice little base setup for you guys to use, come out with, and then you guys can make it faster, quicker, and do your own thing with it. Let's go right to the tune, guys. We got 55 in the front. Tire pressures normally in the rear are in the high numbers, so we got 32 in the rear. I've seen it all the way to 55 in the rear, so you guys can always pick higher tire pressures in the rear. You are rolling. Remember, you're still rolling. You want those back tires to be already warmed up, ready to go, grip and go. So hot tire pressures in the back. Besides that, this is the gears, guys. We got a final drive of 220. First gear is 3. Second gear is 225. Third gear is 180, 145, 120, and 1. So these are all your gears. You're mainly going to use all the way to 5. 5 gears on it because you guys are normally going to be roll racing for a pretty good distance. Some people they do like a 60 to 180 or 60 to 200 bracket. Some people don't. Some people just want to see who has the best top end, who has the better in the pool. So you're normally going to use 5 gears. And here we go with the alignment, a little bit on the positive side on the front. We don't want those tires barely touching the ground on the front. So we are a little bit positive there at 2. 0 everything out at 7. Then we got 65, 65 on the anti-roll bars. Nice stiff anti-roll bars there. It's pretty good. Controls the car very well. And then we got the car soft all the way front and rear. Soft, 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 soft. You want this car to raise up in the front, drop in the rear. As you guys see with the right height, you want to raise in the front, drop in the rear on all of them. Anything that's front engine rear wheel drive, anything that's like this crazy car here that you have a transmission in the rear, any car that has motor in the back, you want it still to be front raised, rear drop. That is the best way to break through the air, distribute all the power to the rear, and have it to get you a better top end speed. And every time you shift, the car just pulls forward. And here we go, guys, with the anti-roll bars, with the rebound and buff stiffness. These things here are the key for it all compared to the rest, which you already seen. The soft here on the front and rear are amazing, and then you got the bump making it at 20 and the rear at 6. So what this does is the front end raises, the rear is slammed, the car pushes all the power to the back, contributes it and pushes it very, very, very good. Always mess around with these here to get your best, your best higher top end speeds. These will work tremendously well. Nothing with this. You guys are going to be brake boosting, so you're going to be, brake boosting, right? So you're going to be pressing the gas all the way down, and you're controlling your miles per hour with your brake. So you press your gas all the way down, and then you hit your brake harder and harder and harder until you get to the 60 miles per hour. You release your brake, and then the car just launches forward. So, but to control that, you got to put your force here to 80%, and your pressures here to 110. So you put your pressures to 110, 80 on the force there to the front. So the front ones are the ones that are controlling that the car there with the brakes, and that's how you get it to do a nice launch there from a 60. And then 100, 100 with that differential. You are rolling. You need that to be 100, 100. Everything opened up. Everything good for the acceleration and deceleration. So that is the tune, guys. Let's bring this monster of a vehicle outside. Let's go to our abandoned airport. That is where we drive them. Hey, what was all that? Anti-lag, you heard that? So we are here in the first little house they give you. Let's take it out for a little cruise here, as you guys can hear. I love this engine. It sounds really, 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 really good. See, the higher the RPMs, the better it sounds. Really enjoy this one compared to the other two GTRs. They're a little bit more quieter, especially the 17 is quieter than the 12. But amazing. Real quick, let me show you guys these settings, guys. The settings is going to be manual. With the settings, that is where you're going to shift, because this car is a paddle shift vehicle. If the vehicle is like an old school vehicle or a vehicle that has a clutch, then you definitely put manual with clutch. But because this vehicle is not a clutch vehicle, it's a manual vehicle, you guys are going to use it manually. So make sure to turn that on, and also keep the rest of the settings you guys see to also have those on. With the steering being assisted, it's also a good thing for the road racing cars. So they work really good. It helps out good. It controls the vehicle better, and it's just the way to go. So let's take this thing out for a spin. Sounds amazing. Right now I'm in solo, so that's why you can see all the traffic. Getting a little dirt here. Love it. Love the way that the higher the RPMs, the better the sound. Alrighty, so car, remember, is going to be brake, boost, car. So what you do is you slam the gas all the way, and then you start hitting the brake until you can get it to about 60 miles per hour. Once you get it to about 60 miles per hour, you let go of the brake, and then the car launches forward, as you guys see. That is the way to do it. The way that I hold the brake, I honestly put my whole finger over the brake button, and I control it with like the middle part of my finger. That is the way I control it. Don't use the tip of your finger. If you use the tip of your finger, it'll be pretty difficult with the tip of your finger to kind of control it. So it's a little bit something to get used to, but once you get used to it, you'll know what I'm talking about with the brake button. So let's get it here. Hit the gas all the way down and then press the brake. Now you press the brake harder and harder and harder so you can get it to about 60 miles per hour. So as you see, 60 miles per hour is giving me a almost 800 foot-pounds of torque coming out the line. My boost is 26 pounds, and all you have to do is let go of that brake when you're 60, and then just shift those gears manually. Make sure to take the car all inside the red line. Make sure to be all inside the red line. So as you guys saw, this car here goes all into the red line at like about 75, 7600 RPMs. Make sure to get it all inside the red line, guys. That's it is the key. The further you get it into the red line, the better it is for shifting. So let's do it again, guys. E-brake gas, or e-brake gas, gas and brake. Now let me control it with the brake. I have the gas pressed all the way down. I'm controlling it with the brake. Somebody's gonna honk it 3 times, and you take it all inside the red line. All inside the red line. Boom. All inside the red line. Boom. And that's how you do it, guys. That's how you get really nice, perfect shifts inside the red line with the car, and that's the best way it works. And to practice is always here. This is a great place to practice. Great place to roll race. Besides that, if you guys want to go on the highway, of course you guys can go on the highway. There ain't nothing wrong with going on the highway and trying to dodge cars and stuff like that. But yeah, on the highway you can probably bracket it, do like a 60 to 200 or 60 to 180, and then like that it can get you guys to see who can get there the quickest. So yeah, probably do like a 60 to 200 would probably be, you know, a good number. But yeah, all in all, love the vehicle. It's a great vehicle for road racing. A lot of people have been using it, and I wanted to be one of my first vehicles to bring out for a nice, proper tune. Hopefully you guys like it, subscribe, enjoy, and I'll see you guys around with another drag tune video or roll tune video. Peace out, guys. Bye bye.